Where's your mic? I'm going to keep that in.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the second of many rewatch episodes of the Unknown Set Marvel podcast. I'm David. And you are? What did you say?
My name is irrelevant to the show. But my name is Andre. I'm here. I am co-host. We are Unknown Set. Let's podcast.
It's a podcast. What are we podcasting about, Andre?
The Shang Chi movie.
The Shang Chi.
What a great movie. You're definitely going to have it ranked higher than me.
Oh, 100%. From what I've heard, that you say you don't like this movie.
I'm just not as high on it as I think a lot of other people are. I think it's just...
Let me just say I freaking love this movie.
It's fine. It's a good movie. It's just not a great movie.
Be careful now.
It's almost a great movie.
Be careful now.
But it's similar for me to Black Widow.
I don't want to have to, like, Buddha bap you.
What the hell is a Buddha bap?
I, we'll find out if I have to.
All right, Aquaman.
You got me there.
God, yeah. All right.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna start.
Shang-Chi.
Hang on 1 second. 1 second. I got it. This is I don't want the
physical copy.
Shang-Chi. We're gonna talk about it right now. How does it start, Andre?
All right. Before we get to how it starts,
okay.
My first question that I have does kind of predate that.
Okay.
How does this 10 rings connect to the one in Iron Man? And I'm sure it's kind of a stupid question. It's kind of easy answer, but it's still a good question.
It's a good question. If people didn't catch it,
correct,
including you,
I kind of.
There was a line in the movie where Shang-Chi and Katie and I think Zhu Jialing are all sitting at the table together, and Wenwu is like, there was an American terrorist who stole my name, and then he also says stole my organization. I don't know the exact quote, but he basically says they stole my organization.
Yeah,
that's why they use the 10 rings. So they're just using the 10 rings as wait, no! Oh my gosh, I'm so off on this. You're talking about Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about Iron Man 1?
Whichever one they...
The first one has the 10 rings.
The actor, Trevor. I'm talking about that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, then I'm right. Yeah.
Okay.
So they just say that he stole the organization. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the whole explanation.
Sorry?
I said that's the whole explanation.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
So that he basically just yoinked it from Wenwu. All right. Let's get into the movie then, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any more questions or no? You ready to...
I do have more questions. It's not that predate.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So you ready to hop in?
Correct.
Okay. So the mom, Ying Li, is telling a story about Wenwu and how he got the rings and all that good stuff, how they met, and how he came to Ta Lo, which is the village that she's from.
Yeah.
And they eventually fall in love and do all that kind of stuff. But she kind of cuts off the story when Shang-Chi is born. When Wenwu is holding Shang-Chi.
I think it goes to her telling... Oh yeah, it is her telling the story. It goes to her telling the story, and then it cuts off to present day. Sean is waking up.
Yeah. And yeah, so then he gets ready for his day. He's a valet with his friend Katie. And they go on a joyride with this car because they are all about having fun. That's kind of their thing. In the first half of the movie is they just want to have fun and hang out.
The next more important thing is the bus.
The bus scene.
That's a pretty good scene.
Love the bus scene.
That's
my favorite scene.
Important scene. That is. I don't know if it's my favorite.
That and the final battle scene.
Top 3-ish, probably. But it's very good, especially because nobody knows what's going on. Katie's just who the hell is that? Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
Who the hell is that?
It's one of many good fight scenes.
Yeah.
This movie has a lot of good fight scenes. But this one's probably the best one. in my
It
opinion.
introduces the hand guy.
Razor Fist. It introduces Razor Fist.
Razor Fist.
If I'm shaving with that razor, you don't want to get too close of a shave with that one.
Good joke.
Thank you.
Anyways.
Yeah, if it's a good joke, then you're meant to laugh. But
anyways, they fight, and then Katie's like, "Oh my gosh, who the hell are you?" And where does that end up leading?
Oh,
Then
they go to the
club.
Yeah, they go to the airplane. Oh, I want to talk about the airplane. They're both on the airplane. They're both riding on the airplane, and he's telling his story. And then the flight attendant comes, and she's the stupidest flight attendant of all time. That was so. I was laughing out loud, almost crying at that.
She was really dumb.
Hilarious. Just like beef or vegetarian, and they both say vegetarian, and then she's like, "Oh, we're all out of vegetarian. So is it the beef for you then?" Katie's like, "Yeah,
well,
it's
no,
the beef
duh.
because that's all you have." And then she asks Shang-Chi the same question, and it's like, oh,
Which she interrupted a fire story, by the way.
Oh, she did.
If
and
he
it
told
was
me to
so
burn the
funny.
world down, I would ask him. We'll never know what you would ask.
Oh, it was. I'm crying right now.
Oh,
It was
actually,
so
before
funny.
that, the karaoke scene automatically makes this movie not better than Black Widow.
Are you serious?
By the way, I just had
Why?
to say, I hate that. They're like, Marvel just can be so behind on jokes sometimes. Like, karaoke is like, it's like a 2018 joke. And this movie came out, like, when did this movie come out?
But it's a 2020, 2021. It goes 2021.
Well, even further back then, that's like a 2015 joke.
Okay, but it's
it
still a
is.
thing in 2021 that you can
Correct,
do.
there is still karaoke. But it's so stupid. They bring it back like 2 more times.
They bring it back one more time, and it's with Wong, which is hilarious.
It's so dumb.
Seeing Wong do karaoke is so funny.
It's dumb.
Oh, why?
Automatically makes this movie.
What else? What would you rather have them do? Because this is showing that they're still not grown up. So what else would you rather have them do?
Bowling.
Bowling?
We can go bowling.
Bowling.
We can go bowling.
You want them to go
We
bowling?
can play video games.
What is funny about them going bowling or playing video games?
Nothing. That's the point.
Exactly. That's why this is funny.
It's not funny.
It is
it's
funny.
It's a cringe joke. I don't like it.
You're a cringe guy. You know that? Ever thought about that one? Yeah. Let's continue.
I just wanted to point that out before we continue with the story.
Okay.
Can't be better than Black Widow.
Definitely can be.
Go on.
So they're after the airplane, they get to the Golden Daggers, which is
You only know that name from trivia.
I do. Why aren't you talking about
Fight
it?
Club.
Shut up.
Just saying. He basically signs his soul away because he has to fight in the arena, and then he finds his sister at the Fight Club in the arena, and he finds out she's the leader, and then they also get there not soon before the Ten Rings comes to get them, and then they fight on the outside of the building.
The scaffolding scene is
That
really
is
fun
also
as
a
well.
really good one. Yeah, and then what is the guy's name that has the dagger in the mask?
The Death Dealer.
That's his name.
Yeah,
Did they
Death
ever
Dealer.
say that?
I don't know if they say it here, but they in Marvel Zombies,
Okay.
which just recently came out. He's Death Dealer is like the best friend of Jimmy Woo in that Zombies universe, and so whenever Jimmy Woo talks to Death Dealer, he's like, "Hey, Death Dealer, what's up?"
Great.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're fighting. The dad comes in. He's like, "Hey, I need those to bring back your mom," and then it cuts to them in whatever, or traveling to the Ten Rings compound.
Yeah. I don't think we should gloss over the fact that Wong and Abomination are in this movie, fighting.
Yeah.
Like Abomination makes an appearance, which is
Wow.
really wild because the next time he makes an appearance is She-Hulk, and then he doesn't make another one at all. And he's like not in any. He's not in the Doomsday cast, but we'll get to that later. It's just we'll come back to that. We'll harken back to this moment when we talk about the Doomsday connection.
All right. But yeah, no,
They go to the compound. They get to the compound. They're having that little dinner thing, and then they Wenwu brings Shang-Chi and Katie and Zhu Jialing to that little water thing.
yeah, and then Shang-Chi is like, "What the hell are you talking about? You can't bring mom back. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
And then he like
smacks him.
and he's like, go your ass to your room. Go your ass to the prison.
Yeah. So then they all go to the prison, and they hear a faint clattering in the background, and they're like,
and then they meet the best character in the movie.
They meet one of the better characters in the MCU. Well, maybe not in the MCU. They meet one of the funnier characters in the MCU.
I'm Trevor. I'm an actor.
Trevor Slattery.
That guy.
Yeah.
That
Trevor
guy.
Slattery. And let's not forget Morris. They meet Morris as well.
Morris is cool.
Morris is fun. Morris is great. Unfortunately, Morris will not be coming back in Doomsday.
Dang,
Dude, imagine he's just flying around in the background.
Very confirmed, no Morris.
You just got a Hundun flying around. Just that could be how they win.
Morris.
Yeah, Morris just
Morris
headbutts.
grabs the Infinity Stones.
Okay. We've absolutely lost the plot. Let's get back. So they meet Trevor Slattery and Morris, and then they're like, oh, we have to break out of here, and we have to go to Talo to warn the people. I wish we had a way. And Morris tells Trevor,
Morris has a way.
I got a way, because I know how to navigate the shafting forest.
Yes, sir.
So then his sister like breaks through the wall and is like, there are tunnels all under this compound. So then they go to the parking garage.
Another fight scene, kind of.
And kind of another, it's like a car chase scene almost, which is like the fact that they have a car chase scene in like a superhero movie that isn't meant to have a car chase scene, but it still works.
Yeah.
Is even like anything could be put in this movie and works. That's why I have.
Also, how
Just throwing
does
it out
that
there.
door open and close so fast? At the end of the tunnel.
Gravity.
they put the hand in it, it's like, and then they put the thumb down, it's like, and
It might be gravity. I don't know.
Why does it close that fast?
They just have like, you have a thing at the top that like picks it up super quick
It's gotta have a piston in there.
and then just lets go.
Gravity's not that. It
Gravity is
smashed the car.
Yeah,
Gravity
it's solid
would not
steel.
smash the
It's
car
like a
that.
foot thick solid steel.
It was falling from like the ceiling to the lamp.
It's a foot thick
But
solid
it's not
steel.
falling that fast. It's
Yeah,
not
it
falling
is.
that fast that quickly.
Well, it's probably got hydraulics there too. Just like
Yes,
boom.
with that, I would say maybe it's not just gravity. It couldn't
Okay,
just
maybe
be
it's not just gravity.
Let's
Well, maybe
not
there's
spoil
maybe.
that.
Okay, fine. I was wrong.
Cool. That's all I wanted to hear. Continue.
So they drive to the forest, and they're waiting at the front of the forest. And Trevor's gonna go into this whole monologue, but he gets cut short because Morris says, "Okay, we're ready. Time to drive." So then they drive through, and they stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket.
Stop.
Oh.
They get there. They get to the waterfall. They go through the waterfall.
And then they get to Talo, and Talo's like, "We don't want you." But Shang-Chi is like, "You need us because Wenwu is gonna come for the door because he thinks Mom is back there."
And it's like,
Auntie Nan is like, "What the freak?"
why are you pointing weapons at my grandchildren? Or
Yeah.
my nieces, my nephews.
So then Auntie Nan goes into a whole spiel about the Dweller in Darkness and how it got trapped behind the door, and she talks about their mom. And is this the point where they go into the flashback with his mom, and like then when we
I'm
put
sure
back
it's-
on the 10 rings
I'm sure it's like
because
they
he
do
died?
two more flashbacks. I think.
Yeah,
They do one where it's that, and they do one, I think, when Shang-Chi and his dad are fighting.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think we skipped the
Because the one where they're fighting is when the dad is training the son to then become the killer.
Yeah,
Because he takes him to like the bar.
yeah.
Oh, then they do the training montage. Katie gets her bow and arrow.
They get their suits.
Zhu Jialing.
Yeah,
right?
she's given
She
her
gets her
rope things that are defy any laws of anything.
But it's okay because they're not in a regular place. They're in,
That's true. I didn't think of that.
They're in.
That's such a good like excuse.
They're in Talo.
Talo.
I remember that. I can't believe I remember that.
I said that.
I didn't hear, so
Okay.
it doesn't count.
All right.
They're in Talo, which means physics don't apply.
But then yeah, the training montage. They get their suits.
And then Shang-Chi has his training montage too, where he's like fighting the ant.
Mhm.
And she like gives him a belt.
And then he has a little talk with Katie at the lakeside about how he actually, how he was told to assassinate this guy, and he originally told her that he didn't assassinate him, but then he's like, I actually did go through with it, and I couldn't live with myself, so I ran away.
Peter Parker, and I did kill him.
Okay, this is Shang-Chi.
Yeah, but I like it's a parallel.
No, I know, but
go on.
So then Wenwu shows up, and he's like, "Let me at that gate," and everybody's like, "No, we won't."
Let me hit that gate though.
And and then they fight, and he starts walking away, and Shang-Chi's sister's like, "Go get him." So then he goes and he gets him.
Yeah.
And he starts fighting him.
I think that is my favorite scene.
Really?
When the dad and the son fight, and he's like, Shang-Chi is like, we had just lost Mom, but we needed you.
Oh yeah.
But
you trained me to be a killer.
You didn't give a damn about us. You chose those damn rings over us.
Yeah. That's good. That is tough. And then he's like, you trained me to be a killer. Is this what you wanted?
I think I now know the physics scene that you're talking about. I think I just remembered it. When Shang-Chi gets hit by all the rings.
It's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because that makes sense.
He lives? How does he live? How does he live? He's a regular.
Oh, he has the dragon scales. He has the dragon scale armor. That's why he lives. That's why he lives.
That's a valid argument, but he's still a regular as human.
But he has scales.
If you put full body armor on, and I shoot you,
I'm living. I mean, he was knocked out. Like he was.
If you had full body armor on and I hit you with 10 rings,
I'm probably dying. But he has scales, Andre. You have to realize the scales. Oh, okay. Well, he goes in. Shang-Chi goes into the water because Wenwu punches him with the
really far.
And then
he somehow lives
because he has scales, dude. Oh. Okay, but then Wenwu, he goes to the gate and he starts punching it, and the little dragon weird creatures.
They have a name for sure.
Well, I mean, the main one is the Dweller in Darkness, but
maybe they're the dwellers.
The dwellings, like the dwellettes.
Okay.
The tiny ones, the tiny dwellers, the small darkness.
The dwarf smell.
The dwarfs in darkness.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. So he starts punching it. They all start coming out, and the village starts seeing him fly towards them. And they're like, hey, we should probably, like, all of the people, Wenwu's people and Talo people should work together to beat these guys. And Razor Fist is like, we don't need you. We're the best. We don't need any help from anybody. And then Death Dealer dies.
Say that with the Donald Trump accent.
We don't need you. We are the best organization on planet Earth. We don't need anybody. And then Death Dealer dies, and Razor Fist is like, we should work together.
Yeah, he switches up.
Yeah, he switches up big time, real quick. So yeah, then the tiny dwellers start fighting.
You got dragon armor? That's pretty cool, actually. You should let me use some.
And they do. And they fashion a blade pretty quick for him.
That's true. They probably had.
They probably did. Somewhere in the.
Like maybe there's like the ones with like the blade at the end of the stake.
Yeah. That is cut off the stake. That makes sense. So yeah, then while the people in Talo and Wenwu's people are all fighting the tiny dwellers in darkness, Shang-Chi is in the water. He finds the Great Protector. And the Great Protector goes and...
This is another flashback, actually. During this, you get to see what the mom is actually saying to him right before she sends him away.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
3 more flashbacks.
Yes. What does she say?
She's basically just like, you have the heart of our dragon. You can do anything you want to.
Yeah. So yeah, then the Great Protector, he starts going around and eating all the tiny ones, and Shang-Chi goes and starts to battle Wenwu, and is like, please stop, because she's not back there.
This is also a tough fight scene too.
Yeah. So then they fight, And eventually, through a lot of tough action sequences, Shang-Chi gains...
The 10 rings.
Well, he gains them for a little bit, and then Wenwu takes him back.
No, he drops them.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Wenwu takes him back. Then the big dweller, the big dweller in darkness, breaks through the gate. I like the way they did that too. The way they did that is the dweller is like speaking like Ying Li, and then as they break out, it like goes into a screech, into the dweller's like actual screech. And then the dweller picks up Wenwu, and Wenwu realizes the error of his ways,
A little
bit late, but succeeds the rings to Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
So now it's Shang-Chi and the 10 rings.
And then, after he's dead, the sister comes by and the dragon's like, yo, you want to ride?
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, I got these rings.
Well, he still takes a
jumps
ride.
on
Though. Yeah.
the dragon anyway.
Using the rings.
But
He catches onto the rings pretty quick.
oh, that's a big point I had. Oh my god, thank you for saying that.
You're welcome, because I realized it too.
That's a huge
I was like,
point.
he all of a sudden just knows that he can like
I said-
and push himself
I
up
said
to the
it
dragon.
kind of got the Rey Skywalker thing going on. Instantly becomes goated.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. He instantly knows like exactly how to use the ring.
And even before the rings, he instantly figures out how to use like the Talo place's spirit and the wind stuff.
Not instantly. He does that with his aunt.
Yeah, but after she shows him, he instantly knows
We
how to
also
do it.
don't know how long of time it is in between the training montage and when Wenwu comes.
I think
Like
it's
that could
just
be
the next day.
I don't think it's the next day. I think it's at least a week.
I just like that is just a great. I just forgot completely.
That is fun.
He's literally Rey Skywalker.
But also, I mean,
And
how
Shang-Chi
hard are
too.
the rings to like? I mean,
he's the only person in the history that has worn them. The dad.
yeah.
Actually, that might not be true, but he's the only person we get to see, and he had them for like 10,000 years or something.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, all he really does
So
with
it's not like they're easy to master.
at the end, I can understand
Also,
that.
he beat the dad, who's been using them for 10,000 years, and he hasn't learned to use them at all.
Because he knows how to beat his dad. Like
But
Ying Li,
He started using the rings.
Ying Li used the
Do
rings
it.
too when she was fighting Wenwu. When she had her fight scene with Wenwu at the entrance to Ta Lo,
He's still Rey
she
Skywalker.
also did she did the same thing as Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi just did it on a bigger scale. But anyways,
Oh, yeah, I
let's.
do have another.
Oh, you have another question? Okay.
Where did both of the creatures come from, and how long have they been battling for?
I think the Dweller in Darkness might have come from another.
Dimension.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Great Protector was always a protector of Ta Lo. So then
It's like it's
the Great Protector came to Ta Lo, or the Dweller in Darkness came to Ta Lo from a different dimension. And maybe the Great Protector was like in a slumber state because everything was peaceful.
Yeah.
And then they like finally woke him up.
Okay. That makes sense.
Then after all that happens, the Great Protector and Dweller in Darkness battle after Shang-Chi gets the rings.
After Shang-Chi becomes Rey Skywalker.
This is where the bad physics comes in.
Okay.
As the Great Protector is moving at, like, not lightning fast speeds, but moving pretty fast, like,
Yeah.
definitely interstate level,
Okay.
Shang-Chi and Zhu Jialing are running up the Great Protector. Like, running up the Great Protector's body.
Okay.
How the freak are they running up the body? Because they're not connected in any way to the Great Protector. How are they able to run over 70 miles per hour, keep up with the Great Protector, and make their way up the Great
Hold on.
Protector? It makes no
Hold
sense.
David, you ever been inside like a bus?
That's the thing, they're not inside the bus.
I know, but like you can move forward in the bus as it's moving 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You could sprint forward if you wanted to inside the bus.
Yeah, but they have like the wind resistance. In a bus, you don't have wind
That
resistance.
comes to my mind as to how, like,
That's a pretty
Stop.
freaking big thing. And especially on a Great Protector that's like wiggling around, and you have to run up that thing, there's
Great
no way.
Protector, is there like 1,000 of them?
Yeah. Okay, my bad. On the Great Protector. Also, there's no way you're defending this after like pointing out so much other things that you have wrong with the movie.
Saying, like, the whole, like, the Mustang, the wind resistant thing does make sense. And, like, that was another thing that came to mind. I was just saying, like, it is possible to move forward as something's going fast. You just kind of have to be a part of it's
not when you're outside of
it. Force,
and they're not because they're not holding on to it. So then Zhu Jialing gets grabbed by the dweller, one of the tentacles, and Shang-Chi holds onto her and is like, I'm not letting go, which is a beautiful moment.
As the dragon getting its soul sucked out.
Yeah.
Pause.
That wasn't really okay.
Pause if necessary.
If required.
Also, this whole scene brings me back. Katie also kind of gets the Rey Skywalker treatment. Because she's just like...
That's fair.
She's just like, great at using a bow.
That's fair. Well, she only has one...
The old guy gets got.
That's why I think that they've...
she's like, hold my beer.
That's why I think that they were there practicing for a long time. And that's a pretty long montage.
It's not.
It is.
If you rewatch it, it's not.
But they're not doing all that stuff in one day.
Yeah, I think
they have to have...
all doing different things.
Zhu Jialing has to have a lot of bamboo to cut down with her little rope thing. Okay, so after he's done holding on to his sister and gets her to safety...
Katie shoots the
in
the neck.
Yep, to stop her from sucking the Great Protector's soul out.
Her? It's a her?
Yeah.
The Dweller in Darkness?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Because it says her in the movie.
Oh, okay. How did they know that?
And then... I have no idea. That's a good question. They probably looked somewhere and were like, oh, hey, you got some of that going on. Right. I'm just saying.
Wow, man.
And then Shang-Chi sends the rings down the dweller's throat and then pulls them out with some sick hand motions.
Bang.
Yep.
As he's also another physics thing, he's like midair for like 50,000 seconds.
He's high. He's high in the air. What are you talking about?
I know, but I'm just saying, he's floating for a while.
He's got to do it at the right moment. He's got to pull his hand up at the right moment.
Right.
Yeah. He's pretty high up.
The Dweller in Darkness is dead.
Yay!
And then it cuts to them being in the bar again with their friends. And they're telling the story, and their friends are like, you're just being an asshole and lying to me and making fun of me for telling you to get a life.
And then
Wong shows up and is like, hey,
where's Shang-Chi?
We need you.
And then that's the movie.
Rankings.
Where do we have this movie ranked, Andre, out of 10? Where do you have it ranked?
Me so mad.
I'm going to be really upset.
Remember when I said it can't be higher than Black Widow?
Yes.
It's not.
That's crazy.
It's 6.5.
Okay, that's a lot better than I thought it was. I think it was going to be like 4.
No, I said it's not better. It's the same.
Okay. That's still not fair. I think it's a much better movie than Black Widow.
Really?
Yeah, I think the emotion in it is better.
I think they're probably higher highs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, there's not higher highs.
Oh yeah.
There might be more.
The fight scenes are better in
There
Shang-Chi.
might be more higher highs, but the higher highs in Black Widow are just as good.
The fight scenes in Shang-Chi are better than anything in Black Widow.
There is one or two fight scenes better in Shang-Chi than the best.
What's the best fight scene in Black Widow, real quick? What do you think?
Either the Taskmaster one,
Like at the beginning?
yes, or the just at the end. I guess her versus Dreykov kind of.
Okay.
So like it's kind of a fight scene. It's kind of not.
So we'll
But
do
it's
the
kind of cool because it's not like really a fight scene. It's like kind of her working her way around. Fighting.
we'll do the first one. We'll just compare everything to the first one. I have some of the fight scenes written down, and I just want to do a little comparison between the two because you are 100% wrong. Taskmaster scene at the beginning versus bus scene. Which one's better? Versus the scaffolding scene.
Okay, I think the Taskmaster one is better than scaffolding.
No shot.
I think the bus one's better.
Bus one is the best. Scaffolding is second best.
Really?
Yes. As far as fighting goes, be careful.
Sorry.
As far as fighting goes, scaffolding is definitely like up there. The bus scene is still top tier. Also, okay, really quick pause. Cliff on the bus, the guy taking the video, hilarious. He's so funny. He's in everything.
He's in like a lot of different.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man do a flip.
He's
Yeah.
in more than that though. He's in a couple other things.
Yeah, I don't know where else he's from, but that was okay. That's besides the point. Bus scene is good. He's great. It's the best one. Then scaffolding scene, second best. Definitely better than Taskmaster scene.
Taskmaster is better.
Why do you think it's better?
I don't know. It's just the mystery, and I think it's the character of Taskmaster. I like Taskmaster has much more of a plot there than anything that. Shang
What
Chi
are you
is fighting.
talking about?
Like
It's his dad's coming to pick him up.
Yeah, but I'm saying the scaffolding scene. He's not fighting his dad there. He's fighting a bunch of randoms.
Yeah, he's fighting the
Taskmaster's
people
not a
who are
random.
coming after him.
Yes, Taskmaster's not a random.
Okay, and
But that's like
the fighting.
somebody more important.
Okay, the fighting. Which is better?
I still think it's the.
You think the moves that Black Widow and Taskmaster do, which are the exact same,
I think it's so.
are better than Shang-Chi and Zhu Ling doing their stuff?
So, it's hard to say it's better, just because it's shorter. Like the fight scenes in Shang-Chi are so much longer
And better?
so you get so much more. But if you take it down to a sample scale size,
Still
and make
better?
the fights the same length,
Okay.
I like the Black Widow one better.
Okay.
The bus scene is still better, yes.
Let us know how wrong Andre is in the comments.
Let us know how stupid you think it is on a scale of 1 to
Stupid.
dumb and dumber. Like,
Okay.
Jesus.
Final
Let's go
battle.
1 to Aquaman.
Okay. Wenwu and Shang-Chi. Wenwu versus Shang-Chi against Black Widow fight. Which one's better?
It's also hard because I do personally like the one where he fights dad first better.
Oh, interesting.
I just like
I like it.
I like the back and forth they have in that one.
I like the usage of the rings more in the second one.
Yes, because there's a whole back and forth of the rings in the second one.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I finally get to see Shang-Chi use the ring. But I do like the back and forth the characters have better the first time that they fight.
That's fair.
Because of like how they're talking.
I do like the
Kinda
dialogue.
Seeing his dad.
Yeah.
And like he's actually trying to kill him. But
Yeah.
So I like that one better. But if I were to say, like, of the three, which is better, I'd probably rank that one last, and then Black Widow, and then the dad and the other one fight. Because objectively, the second time they fight is better.
Yeah.
I just like.
I like the first one too, but I like them both better than Black Widow.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're all better than Black Widow. So I don't think that's fair to put. They are all better, and I don't think it's fair to put Black Widow at the same. I have Shang-Chi at 8. I think it. I could honestly be a 9. I don't think it's a 10, just because there are some like just minor stuff like all the physics and stuff. It's like that is never gonna happen.
A 9?
It could be a 9.
There's so many Marvel movies better than Shang-Chi.
Let me walk through my my criteria, my 3 points.
Character development.
Yep.
Character development.
No. It's not all 3. It's not all 3. We have character development. We have callbacks. Okay, and we have a fantastic storyline. I'm gonna start with the storyline because you can't tell me that the storyline in this movie isn't utterly fantastic.
I will say that because of when Black Widow comes out and the fact that Shang-Chi is like a future character that we're gonna get in the movie is more important.
Yeah.
Like objectively, there's just more important things that happen.
But I don't like it because it's important.
Because of it.
I like it because it's a good movie. Let me
I
run
can bump
through.
it up to a 7, 8. I just don't think it's a better movie than Black Widow. I just think it's the same. Like they feel. The
Let
same.
me change your mind by my criteria.
Okay.
I'm going to start with storyline.
Okay.
The fact that they're able to build an entire world and have it make sense and have this huge final battle with this like mystic city and this guy who, well, this is getting into character development now, but with this guy who wasn't an assassin and then his dad turned him into an assassin because his mom died because he didn't do anything to help him, and now he's on the run from his dad, but his dad actually ends up finding them and like bringing him and his sister together. And there's just so much from every character. There's a ton from Katie. There's a ton from Zhu Jialing. There's a ton from Shang-Chi and from Wenwu. I would venture to say that there's even a ton from Trevor Slattery, even though we barely see him.
This is like what you wanted from Eternals. That's what it sounds like.
Yes, this is 100% what I wanted.
You wanted them to build it in the same way.
Yes,
because like this way you get to.
This is an even edit.
All the characters.
This is an even edit of at least 6, maybe 7 characters. And Eternals only has 3 more that they have to worry about. If Eternals did something like this where they had that world building, maybe they have the Eternals like off in space somewhere else. I don't know. Eternals just had to do something different. Eternals should have done what Shang-Chi did and have some world building, have some more character development, and have like flashbacks and backstory to all of the characters, because that's what makes the movie good.
I gotta watch Eternals again before I can confirm fully that they do it a lot better in Shang-Chi, but they do. It does seem like they do it better just because they're not focusing on it as much. A lot of the world building happens kind of on its own. Like, there are gaps there that you kind of need to fill, but
not really.
But you don't need to, like, they're the lulls between that are already filled because there's like, you can clearly see two sides of the bridge so you can just kind of get yourself. Which, it probably doesn't happen a lot. Like, that stuff can get filled in very easily.
Yeah. I also appreciate that Shang-Chi makes the setting a character. Let me explain. Ta Lo
Scripted ass.
has... It's not scripted.
You have...
It's not on my notebook.
Script in your brain.
Ta Lo has character development as a city. Like, it has... Ta Lo has a backstory. And Auntie Nan goes through that backstory in that story scene with the Great Protector and the Dweller in Darkness and that whole wooden mural. As opposed to Black Widow, the only place that I remember them going is Budapest.
It's because they're not in, like, it's not about, like, one place.
And the Red Room.
Other than, like, the Red Room, it's not really about...
The Red Room is kind of a character.
It's more so about a people than a person.
Yeah. But they also don't... If we're gonna compare it to that, if we compare Ta Lo to, say, the Widows, because that's like kind of a character that's like the people, sort of, they don't do as much with the Widows as they do with Ta Lo. And they don't do as much with the Red Room as they do with Ta Lo, in my opinion.
I think they do.
Ta Lo has amazing backstory.
I think they do. They do as much as they do for Ta Lo. It's just not explained or shown.
No, that's the problem. It's a movie.
But it's like where they're in the bunker and it's flashing through all those different images. Kind of does a lot of the explaining of what the Red Room is for you, as well as throughout the movie they explain it and they show at the end, like, you know, all the widows throughout the entire world, and then at the click of a button he can start wars and end hunger and stuff like that.
That's fair. I just think they do more with Ta Lo. Yeah.
I could bump it up to a 7, but I can't go.
Don't just do it because I'm so passionate about this movie.
But like what you're saying does make sense. Okay. They do show it. They do it in a very well way.
In a very well way. Sorry.
That is a correct statement.
In a very good way.
They do it very well in a good way.
That's redundant.
And not if you had a I forget what those are called.
Semicolon?
Yes.
That wouldn't fit there. It's fine.
It might. Depends on how you word
Just say it again so we can cut it out.
No. They do it well.
They do it well.
They do it very well in Shang-Chi. And I think for the fight scene aspect and the fact that the fight scenes are majority better, I can give it a 7. I can give it a 7. But I can't go that much higher because I don't think it's that much better than Black Widow.
Okay. You can be. You can
think,
have that opinion.
I do think that it is slightly better than Black Widow now. I will say.
See my spiel.
Well,
my speech did it for you.
I had to. No, it was kind of. I already kind of had in my mind like the fight scene stuff because like I had to really justify it to myself to be like, no, the Black Widow one's better. When it's really in reality not. I do think that it is still like. Maybe because there's so many fight scenes in Shang-Chi, the scaffolding one is just less memorable for me than the one in Black Widow because there's less. But I just do think that Black Widow one is better. But
That's fair.
I digress.
But that's the recap. So let's move into that's the ranking.
Your ranking. You said 8.
I said 8. Yeah.
Okay.
So you said what? 7, 6.5. What do you? So you're adding on 7. So 7.5 for Shang-Chi on average. We're gonna move into the Doomsday Connection and loose ends.
Okay. Doomsday Connection. My
I have a couple
one of
things
my
on this
questions was very Doomsday related. How could How do you?
Talo.
Yes. It's a lot easier than I think it is. And how does that the other ancient cities that Nan was talking about, because she said they all like banded together. How does that and the other ancient cities connect? How could they connect to Doomsday and or the rest of the multiverse?
That's
like how does that tie in? Because right now it's kind of just a separate thing.
You know what? I don't think it will, because Talo is in a different dimension technically. You're just able to get to it through Earth. So I think if anything, Shang-Chi's connection to Talo could be severed.
Really?
I think if Doctor Doom is like destroys, if an incursion happens and somehow Doctor Doom or the incursion destroys part of the world, that could be part of the world that gets destroyed, is that magical bamboo forest and the gateway to Talo. So Talo could just end up being completely cut off from the Earth realm.
Which is crazy because then it would make that entire movie irrelevant.
No, it wouldn't. Because now Shang-Chi gains the knowledge of the village.
But it would still become... It would undermine the movie because the entire movie is about saving Talo.
No.
That's not what it's about.
It's about saving the world from the Dweller in Darkness and from Wenwu. Because Wenwu is like letting the Dweller in Darkness
Correct. Out. But the first place you have to save is Talo.
Sure. But the overall thing is saving the world from this dragon.
I guess, yes.
And yeah, I think that would be an interesting thing, though, if Shang-Chi has to now navigate life with the 10 rings, where the only family he has is, or one of the only family members he has left, Auntie Nan, is in Talo, and he can't access her anymore.
Yeah, the other thing is that could very easily connect to Doomsday is the 10 rings, the sister being the leader now.
Yeah, I agree.
Because at the end of it says the 10 rings will return.
Mm-hmm.
Which could
do you want to talk about the post-credit scenes at the same time?
Yeah, sure.
Right here. At the end of the movie, we have 2 post-credit scenes. The first one we'll talk about in a second, but the one that we're referencing now is Zhu Jialing rebuilding Wenwu's compound to become the 10 rings. Probably
like
a different
Gen Z 10
rings.
Yeah,
yeah, a different type of 10 rings. Yeah.
But how could that connect to Doomsday? Like, it's a pretty easy way to just be like, we need at least an army, if
Yeah.
not more than one, to take on Doomsday and probably his foot soldiers and whatnot that he'll have. So, bring in the Ten Rings.
Could be such a thing as Endgame, where there's like all the portals and you have Asgardians and Ravagers and you just have like
The
a
Ten
bunch of
Rings
different people.
can be
Yeah,
part of that.
yeah, I could see that.
Other
But I
than
mean,
that,
the way that they said the Ten Rings will return, that makes me think like they're gonna have
Maybe
something.
like they're gonna have an actual part of the storyline be with the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
But maybe that won't be a Doomsday thing. Maybe
That'll be like
Shang-Chi too.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I think that is in development. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. My hot take. It's not really a hot take. It's just like something that I noticed that could happen, but probably won't happen. My speculation. At the end of the battle with the Dweller in Darkness, the Great Protector flies off screen, away into nothing. Doesn't go back in the water. Flies away.
Okay.
Where does the Great Protector go? And do you think that we could see the Great Protector come about in Doomsday in some capacity?
I think if Doom has not another version of the Dweller in Darkness, but like something similar to that.
Just like a giant beast?
Yeah. I think that's the only other giant beast that we would have to offer on the
King Kong
side of things. In the Marvel universe.
Godzilla.
Is there anything other than that in the Marvel universe that we have that can fly and that is like a big beast? In current MCU.
I don't know. I don't think so.
They only have
Ant-Man?
like, is there
The Wasp?
fly.
Maybe the Wasp?
Can fly again.
That'd be sick. We see a giant wasp.
Oh no.
I would actually appreciate that, I think.
The only thing that comes to mind is like maybe something from the Fantastic Four universe. But
That could be true. Galactus? Silver Surfer? But I don't think...
Galactus? I mean, not Galactus. Silver Surfer, the Great Protector team up.
How would that work?
I don't know.
I don't think Julia Garner is going to be in the
whatever.
in the movie. And
Silver Surfer would be one of the only people that can stand up to Doom. Come on.
That's true. First post-credit scene. We got to talk about that.
The Wong.
The Wong post-credit scene. So, after Shang-Chi and Katie go through the portal with Wong, they're on a call with Bruce Banner, a.k.a. the Hulk, and Carol Danvers, a.k.a. Captain Marvel. And they're talking about the rings and how it's not Kree and it's not Chitauri and it's not anything that anybody has ever seen.
Just incredibly old.
And then they zoom in on the rings and there's a beacon pulsing.
Correct.
That, I think they're going to retcon to become something with Doom. And I don't know what it's going to be because Doom is in another dimension, I think, at that point. So, if Doctor Doom is from 838, which is Fantastic Four universe, or just a universe that's outside of 616, it wouldn't match any archives that any, like, Wong, Captain Marvel, or Hulk have.
You're saying, like, the rings would be from whatever universe?
Maybe the rings are from the universe that Doom is in.
But Doom, how old is Doom?
He's not that old, but maybe they're Latvian of some sort.
Okay.
Maybe they're like ancient Latvian and he rigged them up to become a beacon because he wants to find them now. I don't know. There might be something like that. Possibly. It's a stretch.
Imagine Doom with Infinity Stones and the Ten Rings.
He's not going to have the stones.
I know he's not. That's a whole different... He doesn't need
Thanos used the stones to destroy the stones.
He doesn't need the stones.
Oh, I wonder if there are 838 stones, like Fantastic Four stones. Is Galactus going to go find the stones?
They wouldn't do another thing with stones.
No, they wouldn't.
But not yet.
Galactus got shoved into the portal to where the Reality Stone is, or the Space Stone, and I was just going to come back for Fantastic Four second steps.
I don't know.
This is all random speculation. We'll figure out in 4 months.
I guess.
Yep.
Dang. That's all the time.
So the only loose end would be the beacon and the Ten Rings. But we covered that. So let's go into a character tier list. Andre.
David.
Do you have any S tier characters?
I have one.
You daggum better.
It's not gonna be the same as yours.
Oh no! Oh
Who's your S tier
no!
character?
You're gonna have Wenwu, and I'm gonna have Shang-Chi.
I don't have Wenwu and no.
Are you serious?
So it's Shang-Chi.
Mine is Shang-Chi.
Mine should probably also be
It
Shang-Chi.
probably should be.
He's a really good character.
Who is yours?
Man. She's a great character. What can I say? I don't know. She only has good things about her. Like she just reminds me of a really good aunt. Like a really like loving and caring aunt that you only they only have good things to say about you. And
You're wrong.
They boost your ego incredibly.
You are so
I know.
incredibly like off planet with this take.
I know. But I still have the take.
You have her over Shang-Chi.
No, he can be an S.
You have her over Wenwu.
Yeah.
I can understand her over Katie. I don't have her over Katie. But I can see an argument for it. My S tier is Shang-Chi, obvious reasons.
He can be an S.
He's so cool.
He's a good character.
He's so cool.
He's fine. He's nothing special.
I
think he could be.
He is something special.
I
Are you
think he
kidding
could
me?
be for
I think he's the first Asian superhero in the MCU.
That's the actor, not the character.
I mean, I guess Wong. That is the character, though. Shang-Chi was an Asian
Wong
superhero.
is Asian. You're right. You just disproved yourself.
Okay. Well. Anyways, Shang-Chi is S tier. Do you want to go through by tier or do you want to go by character?
We can go by tier.
Okay. Who do you have in A tier? I have 4.
I have Jesus Christ.
Technically, oh, wait, hold on. I have the Great Protector in S tier as well.
Oh, that's right. The S plus tier is Great
S plus.
Protector and the.
I don't have Dweller in S plus.
Really?
No.
I have both of them in like the S plus range because they're just cool giant beings that do whatever they want, basically.
Yeah, that's fair. So I have 4 in A. How many do you have?
1.
Where is everybody else?
I have 1.
Bro! Oh my gosh! Okay, who do you have?
Wenwu.
I have Wenwu as well.
Okay.
I have Wenwu.
He's a great character. He does a lot for the story. He's also kind of an asshole. But, I mean, he was kind of like born to be an asshole.
He was not boring. He had just the right amount of delusion to be an awesome, like... There's a reason behind his villainy.
He wasn't boring.
I mean, he wasn't boring.
I didn't say boring.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said born.
Oh.
You get boring.
What do you mean? How did I get boring?
I said born. How does that translate to
boring?
boring?
Born.
You just say
boring.
Really odd.
Boring.
Yeah.
Born. I don't want to keep saying it because they're gonna. We already had like 10 people click off.
He was born into it.
Still sounds like boring.
I don't understand.
It definitely does. Okay. He was born into it. Sure.
He was like literally I don't know. Probably his dad was somebody that conquered, so he also did that.
Maybe. I have no idea.
I would assume.
That's speculation.
Okay. Anyways.
But I also think it's cool that he never like it seems like he cared about his children a little bit, but then he like once he had the rings on, he just like didn't care about them. I thought that was cool, and he has just the right amount of delusion to where he's like a cool villain, and he has some good reasons behind it.
Yeah, there is a reason behind it.
But like,
he wants his wife back, but
he's still completely insane. He's a maniac. I have 3 more in A tier. We have the Dweller in Darkness, because I just like the Great Protector better. We have Katie. Katie is A tier because she's hilarious.
Okay.
This is where I had Red Guardian as well. So I do like. I mean, the comedic relief is so
really
funny.
like the comedic reliefs.
Katie is so funny. She's very funny. She's very pivotal to the storyline because she keeps Shang-Chi grounded in Earth as well as just like in himself and who he is. Similarly to his mother.
I don't feel like she has any effect on what he does.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Maybe she has effect on the fact that she spares the dad at the end.
Yeah.
Like he spares the dad. But she doesn't even... Does she even say anything?
She is like... No, but she's just like a person he can talk to about the trauma in his life. That's huge for a
But she
person.
wasn't.
Yes, she was. She was there for him through everything.
Yeah, she became that. But until he had to tell her, he didn't.
Yeah, because he didn't want to. But then, because she has been such a good friend, she's able to get that out of him and able to be like, I am here for you. Tell me about the crap that's happened in your life so that I can help you through it. And she kind of does.
In the future, I think she'll have more effect on him, but in this first movie, she was just kind of along for the ride.
Okay. You can have that opinion. And then I have Zhu Ling.
Okay.
I could see her being B tier.
Yeah, she's just...
Zhu Ling is just... I like how she has a similar storyline to Shang-Chi, except she had to deal with being alone with Wenwu. Like, she had to be alone in that compound.
I think
that's a low-key more traumatic than what Shang-Chi had to go through.
I think...
Except he would... Okay, that might be a stretch, because she wasn't, like, trained like he was.
She was just there.
She was just kind of there.
He literally...
He was trained to be an assassin.
He was trained so hard to the point where he was willing to do anything for his dad.
Yeah.
So that he would not, like, stop hurting him, but, like, if he got his father's approval, he would finally stop having to do all these things to perfection.
And she was just like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
And she got out of there. So.
I do think that she's really cool in the aspect that she started a underground fight club at the age of 16.
Yeah, that's
like the most independent person of all time.
That's sick. I love that.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, B tier.
B tier.
I have 2.
I have 1, 2. I have 3.
Okay, who you got?
Katie.
Okay.
She's good comedic relief. Like I said,
she's great comedic relief.
She doesn't add that much to the story. I feel. Oh no, she does add a good amount to the story. She doesn't, like what I said before. She doesn't change a lot of the story. I feel
that's
like
fair.
Other than like,
I think you're wrong. But
other than the arrow through the throat,
that's
one where
pretty big.
That's one where you could replace her with somebody else. She doesn't have to be.
That's okay. That's
she
fair.
doesn't
that's
have to
fair.
be the one to do that.
That's fair.
It's just so random that she becomes good at archery. Like, but like they have her become good at archery to be the one to shoot the arrow.
Yeah.
Basically, I just don't really like the character.
So you don't like the character?
I guess. I don't really like the character that much.
Okay.
She just weird vibes. I don't know.
Okay.
Next, Yingli, the mother.
I have the mom as well.
You don't know her too well because she's dead.
Yeah.
You meet her, but she sets up basically the entire movie without setting up the entire movie. And she makes Shang-Chi who he is. So.
Yeah,
she's kind of what the whole movie is based around. It's like the dad's trying to get her back.
Yeah,
but
and she gives the pendants that, which I don't know. I don't know why she gave the pendants. If she like, I don't know. Like, what was her reasoning behind giving the pendants to the kids that make the water fountain go crazy?
I don't know.
Like, was it? Do you think there was a reason?
Like, that besides that? Oh, maybe it's just to be able to get to her village.
Yeah, and like maybe like bring them back home to like where they were. Yeah, that makes sense.
Other than
oh yeah, because she says if you ever want to find home, this is where, like, remember that when you had this necklace, remember that this will help you find your way home or something like that.
Yeah.
So that does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next character.
You have your last one?
In B tier?
Yeah.
It is Zhu Ling.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, she just, like I said, she's got really cool aspects to her. That's it. She doesn't have anything super special. She's the lesser version of Shang-Chi.
Yeah, she's like Walmart Shang-Chi.
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean...
Shang-Chi's like that Whole Foods.
Okay. It's Costco, Sam's Club.
Yeah.
And she's Wish.com.
She's like Food Mart on 6th.
He's like Target and she's Walmart.
Yeah. I like that. Okay, I have my B tiers.
Okay.
I have Yingli.
Okay.
Which we don't have to talk about her anymore.
Yeah.
And I have Trevor in B.
Wow, really?
I loved Trevor in this movie. I think that the way that they brought him in Do you know how he got there?
He becomes like the gesture from he's about to like.
But do you
die.
know like how he gets to the compound?
Like how he's brought there?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so after Iron Man 3, he goes to prison, obviously. There's a one shot, which is like a 15-minute short film, kind of, or 10 to 15-minute short film.
Okay.
And there were multiple of them throughout the Infinity Saga that Marvel did. One of them was called All Hail the King. And in that one shot, he gets sprung from prison by a member of the Ten Rings who is posing as like a reporter who wants to interview him about his time as Mandarin. So then he gets sprung from prison, and that's how he gets to the compound. And then, and then he does like his whole jester thing, and they keep him as the jester.
Yeah.
And but I think he's hilarious in this movie.
I think I like him as a better comic relief than Katie.
I like Katie better as a comic
Because
relief, which is why she's.
I think she shouldn't be. I think she should be less of a comedic relief. I think she should be more of a character to be taken seriously, because she's the best friend of Shang-Chi. She is probably going to be his partner in future movies.
I don't think so.
Really?
Personally, I don't think so.
Is that like a comic thing? I don't really know.
Maybe they will. I don't know. Maybe they
But,
will
like,
be because they were like holding arm in arm at the end.
Yeah,
So,
I think if they go down that path, I think she should be more of a serious character. Like, she should still have her moments, but I think she shouldn't be the main comedic relief of the movie. Trevor's not there long enough to be the main comedic relief.
Yeah.
But I digress. Your next B tier?
That's all. I only have 2.
Okay.
So now
Do
we
you
have C
any
tier. I have 1 C tier.
I have 3. The rest of the characters I have.
Okay.
I have already C tier.
And you had Nan at S tier, correct?
Yes.
So I have 1 person at C tier,
Which is Nan.
which is Morris.
Why did you?
Because that just goes to show how much I don't think Nan is important.
Oh, okay. So you think Morris is more important?
I think Morris is more important than Nan. I think Morris is cute and cuddly and amazing. Granted, he's definitely
he's not more important.
He's product placement for sure. Like, this was a way for Disney to sell toys that were shaped like Morris. But he's so cool, and he's important. Like, they don't get to Ta Lo. They don't get to Ta Lo without Morris.
He's important.
That's important stuff.
Nan is more important.
Nan is important because she teaches Shang-Chi the fighting style.
She tells the rest of the story of the mom.
Sure.
She's important. She tells the background of Ta Lo.
Sure.
And everything that's happening. Why the dad's going there. Why they need to stop the dad from going there.
Let me rebuttal by saying other people can definitely do that.
Could have done that.
And wait, what was the first thing that you said about Nan? Where she she teaches Shang-Chi how to fight.
I feel like
but
she should be the one.
It was good that she did that, but also like I think I would have found it more compelling if there was like a flashback that was like a continuous cut back and forth between his mom, because they show his mom doing it. Mm-hmm. So between his mom doing it and him doing it, and he's like reaching into his heart because he has the heart of their dragon, like she says. And it's a continuous cut back and forth of him just like taking in the essence of Ta Lo and of his mom and of all of his ancestors, and using that to learn, like, to just know the fighting style.
I think you can still say that he does that, but she just also is like guiding him through it.
Exactly, but Nan doesn't have to show him.
Too...
I think it would have been more compelling if he did.
I don't think so. I think that would be doing a lot of that whole like bridge thing that I was talking about before. I think that makes the bridge gap a little bigger, and you would have to put that together a little more.
Well, not with the continuous cut, because then you see the parallels.
It'd still be odd to have him be like, I'm remembering.
He's not remembering.
Like,
he's inwardly learning how to do this.
What she did, a thing that I never saw. I guess he did see her fighting those people, but like she wasn't using the powers because she didn't have it.
Because she didn't have it.
All right.
Okay, so we kind of moved into D tier already.
Well, what about my C tier?
Oh, you still in C tier? Okay, sorry, my bad.
I have all of them actually. I didn't say any of them.
Okay, continue.
Trevor,
go for it. Okay,
C tier. Just slightly worse character relief or comedic relief. He's a good character. It's cool to see him back because it's a callback to the Iron Man's movies, and it's cool how they bring him back and stuff like that. But He's fine. He doesn't add to the plot of the movie. Morris.
Okay.
I feel like him and Morris, I feel like have to be in the same tier.
We have Morris at the same tier.
Because, what?
We have Morris at the same spot.
Yeah, we did. I think him and Morris have to be in the same tier because they're basically like, they're not the same character, but when you see one, you see the other.
Yeah.
And so that's why I have them in the same tier.
Okay,
He's
really
cute,
quick.
too, like that. Yeah.
I love the part where Trevor's playing dead, and then he's like,
yeah.
"Calm down, Morris. I'm just playing dead." And then he's like, "You do the same." And then Morris just like falls.
Nice.
He pulls like a tractor from Cars, where he's just like,
Yeah.
it's so funny. It's so cute.
Last, Razor Fist.
He's my D tier.
Which makes sense. He could be in my D tier. The fight scene with him is very good.
He is in the best fight scene.
It's just, he has like the best joke in the movie. So
He does
that's why
have.
he's C tier.
He does not have the best joke in the movie. Beef or vegetarian is the best joke in the movie, hands
What?
down.
What?
Yes.
No, hold on. What is that joke? I don't remember that joke.
I
at
told
all.
you, but it's the airplane one where the
Oh,
flight. Yes,
that.
the flight attendant
Okay,
is the best.
That's. It is a joke, but it's like drawn out. Not drawn out, but it's like when I think of it, I think of it more as a comedic sketch than like a one joke.
Yeah, that is. But it is one joke.
They're both.
It
Yes,
is one
they're
joke,
both one
and
joke.
it's funny.
That is probably better. He has the second best joke.
He has a good joke.
And you know what? You can't rate the airplane. She's not on the list, so you can't say airplane lady.
No, I'm not.
C tier. So I'm giving it. To
Airplane
him.
Lady is D tier.
So
Actually, Airplane Lady's F tier.
So I'm giving him C tier because he is fine. He's just there. He does a little less than the other characters I have in C tier, but
I give him D tier because while he's part of the best fight scene in the movie, he doesn't do anything else. He's just kind of like, "That's my car!" and then he does that joke. That's all we know. And he's part of the 10 Rings at the end.
yeah. So maybe he'll be.
So he's just kind of a really
C tier.
cool henchman. That's it.
Honestly, he might fit perfectly on the new Avengers.
No way. him and
Tell me
Sam Wilson.
he doesn't fit on the new Avengers.
No
squad.
way. Who is the new Avengers squad?
The Thunderbolts. Tell me he doesn't.
Oh,
tell me he doesn't fit on the
wait.
Thunderbolts.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like Sam Wilson
No.
Bucky's like and Ant-Man doing their thing.
Tell me he doesn't fit. On
He
the
would fit. I think
Thunderbolts.
he would.
Okay. That's why I was like, why are you like backhanding this so hard? They're literally, some of them literally were like villains or whatever.
Yeah, I could see that.
So then I mean he's just as powerful as the rest of them basically.
Not really. He just has a sword. He would
Half of them are
all.
like pew pew. None of them have powers.
He should be the next Grim Reaper.
Who the is that the Grim Reaper? What the hell is Grim Reaper?
Grim Reaper in the comics is just
Oh,
a guy
Go in depth.
with a scythe for a hand
Okay.
who's called the Grim Reaper. He's the brother of Wonder Man, and he originally becomes the Grim Reaper because he believes that Wonder Man is dead. So he wants to avenge his brother's death,
Okay.
and so he gets this implant and scythe for a hand. So they could just like put a scythe on this guy's hand and be like, "You're the Grim Reaper
He
now."
basically does.
They won't do it,
It's
but
not-
that'd be maybe kind of cool. That was Shang-Chi.
It sure was. What a great movie.
Indeed. We got Falcon and Winter Soldier coming up next. Well, okay, we have WandaVision. Then we have Falcon and Winter Soldier
Alright, that's fine.
coming up. And then we'll have Loki. So we have a lot of shows coming up, a lot of stuff that we
A
have
lot
to
of
watch.
best Marvel projects in a long time.
Not necessarily true.
WandaVision, Loki.
Wonder Man.
That's it. Okay. That's one of the newer ones. I've never seen it, so I have no opinion.
I can't wait to get to that one because you're going to love it. I think you're going to love it.
Well, I think I'm gonna like it less because you're so high on it.
That might be
Like,
true.
you're
I should
gonna
stop
set
putting
my
expectations on it.
really high.
It's good.
gonna
It's
blow.
it's just good. it's just mediocre.
Kind of like okay. I get it's really good, but sometimes it's not great, and you really shouldn't like it at all.
Yeah,
actually.
it can be mid.
So, just watch it and tell me what you think. 'cause
For
I
most
really
people,
like
it's
it.
good. For you, it's probably like a D tier show.
D for David.
D for Doomsday.
D for dead
And
ass.
S for see you on set. Oh, D for deuces. Wait. Oh my god.
C for see you on set.
That's so cool. All right, see you on set.
Deuces.